So in 1967, Ronald Reagan was the governor of California, and he decided to start closing the mental health institutions, the psych wards, closing them down, saying, there's no need for these anymore. What I want to do, this is what he said, I want to start making smaller facilities in communities so communities can rally around these people who need help. Only problem is he closed the facilities down and didn't fulfill his promise about opening up the ones in smaller communities, right? So he closes down the mental health facilities. And if, you follow the United States and the economy, California does something, and then a lot of other people follow suit. So this trend started in the 60s, and it just spread into the 90s, where states began closing psych wards, mental health hospitals, mental health institutions, saying, hey, to keep these people here is inhumane. We don't have the funds for it, blah, 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 blah. We're going to also open up smaller facilities. And nobody fulfilled their promise. Nobody fulfilled their promise, right? So what ended up happening is you close these facilities down. Where do these people go? Especially if you're closing it down under the auspices of building another facility that doesn't get built. So what happens is these people start trickling into society with severe mental health issues. We're talking about schizophrenia, all this wild. So what ends up happening is some of these people it's weird, because you say on a state level, you don't have the money. It's not financially sustainable, but you start building prisons at the same time. So that's where prisons start to become a dumping ground for the mentally ill. They're making these choices whereas before they had a home, they had a place to go, they had a facility to go to, get some treatment, go out, kind of like a home base. You go out, do your thing, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, all right, man, you know what? I'm feeling a little stressed. I can't handle it. Let me go check myself into the hospital. Used to hear that 60s, 70s, 80s. Let me go check myself into the hospital for a week. Probably, type it in the comments. There was probably a home or mental health facility in your neighborhood or where you grew up that got shut down. Michigan, it was in Northville. And I know Governor Engler in 1997, we was one of the last. Governor Engler in 97 shut down all the mental health facilities, same way Governor Reagan did in 67. He was 30 years late, but same thing. Shut them down, no place for the people to go. So these people start mixing into society. They start having kids. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of what we see now, where it's like, what's wrong with this generation? What's wrong with these people? These are the kids of the people who got let out of these mental health institutions and didn't have nowhere to go.